Hey, toxic rain scandal. We're going to talk about today. Another toxic topic will be Bobby Heenan. Bobby the Brain Heenan exposes the truth about the wrestling business. We're going to talk about how he felt about the wrestling business and how it changed. With that being said, let's air the dirty laundry. Now, Bobby the Brain Heenan was mostly known as a manager, former wrestler, and a commentator. So he had very, very extensive years in the wrestling business. He passed away in 2017, but he had a lot of knowledge of the business. They say he's one of the most knowledgeable and smartest men in the wrestling industry because he knew so much and he knew what to do and not to do. He managed Andre the Giant. He managed many other teams. He was in the first few WrestleManias, I believe first SummerSlam. He later on went to WCW. But he did an interview back in 2002 talking about how the wrestling business has changed. He said it wasn't the same. Basically, kayfabe was over. So much in a nutshell. But he knew a lot, though. And he was just being honest. And he said things that many others wouldn't have said at that particular time. But in retrospect, he had a point, though. It wasn't the same as it was when he was coming up back in the 70s, 80s, and 90s. So if you look at the wrestling business today, it kind of has changed from what it was 30, 40 years ago. That people can't be characters anymore. They can't stay in character. The kayfabe is over. So he had a point there. Because if you look at the wrestling business today, it's not like that. Very few characters like MJF on AEW stay in character. Most of the time, once they're out of that character, they back to the regular selves, whatever their real name may be, separate from their stage name or character name. So Bobby Brain Heenan, he was pretty spot on. I can say that, to say the least. So I will play a clip shortly of what he was referring to as far as the wrestling business.
And everybody down does the same interview. He's going down. Whoa, that will make you. Roll the car and the kids. Let's go see this. No, they all use cliches. No one is creative anymore and knows how to get over. They think yelling and screaming. They think wearing sunglasses and a beard and long hair. Why dress like the guy that buys tickets? That's what you're doing.
If you were to give advice to guys that are in the business today, what would you tell them?
Put a 38 to the roof of your mouth. I'll never make any money in this.
Today's
over. Business is over. Wrestling is over.
Why do you say that?
Because there's no more. The magic is over. We've now taught the fans.
Been exposed too much.
We've now taught the fans how we do tricks. It's over. Grab what we can right now. Suck what we can. Like.
So, with that being said, that's what Bobby Brain Heenan meant by the wrestling business is over. It's not the same. So, some people can't accept it or take it with a grain of salt. But he knew what he was talking about at that particular time. He was just being honest and went through and explained how he could explain it the best way possible. But I kind of agree with him in some way. Because characters are not characters anymore. They're not believable as heels or faces. Even John Cena told Austin Theory recently he doesn't believe in him as a character. It's not something to buy into. And that's all I have regarding that subject. Bobby Heenan exposed his truth about the wrestling business. You guys let me know what you think in the comment section below. Do you agree, disagree, or are you neutral on the whole thing? Until then, it's OUT.